I'ma cheat, whatever Ed Sheeran said. Yeah, we're back. I said earlier we weren't gonna play again until Saturday, but yeah, what happened earlier? I just won't be able to sleep right tonight. You can't go 2 and 3 and just leave it like that. You just can't. It's an impossibility. So we're back to correct our mistakes. John Wick 2, Electric Boogaloo. All right, we're gonna get in the lane, and we are going to sit in that lane. Ain't nothing taking us out. This is not the way we want to start. uh, yeah. Like Tanuki is probably the best card to pick in this pack, but we're just gonna take the specialist. Probably Tanuki or the Uncharted Haven, to be honest here. The rare is bad. The uncommons aren't really much greater either. Commons are niche. I like specialist though. Blue has never let us down, and then we're passing an Invoke the Winds. And an Oath, and an Okiba Reckoner Raid. What did this guy take? I think we're just going to take the Okiba here, actually. Instantly punished. Instantly punished. Well, that bites. That bites indeed. I think Shintai is just too good. Too good. Maybe that was just a bad pack, though. Maybe we're still gonna. Yeah, they pass the Michikos though. Pack 4. Huh. There's also a seismic wave in here, but Michiko's definitely has a lot more upside, way more upside to it. Too bad. I think the Shintai would definitely be worth a rare if those 1/1s were flyers. Would be 100% worth it. There's an Invoke Justice in here also. I think we're in for that also. Alright, it seems we're off the specialist and we're off the Akiba. Feels bad. Feels bad when you try and force something. And the table's just like, take white again. We don't like white. We should definitely be trying to do something enchantment like though. If we get, let's see here. Blue white enchantments. Green white is the enchantment at home. Really nothing that great in this pack if we're being honest. I think I'm down with the commune though. Over the Tameo safekeeping and the experimental synthesizer. Ah, man, why does red just seem so open? Who are these drafters we're playing with tonight? Seriously. What is going on here? Among any number, huh? So it brings the creature back, and then we can make other things bigger. What's up, little buddy? What you doing down there, huh? What we got so far? Like outside of Michigos and the Shintai, white seems decent. White seems decent. There's some really decent red cards coming through, though. Huh. I don't know what we would do with an ogre and a white red. Okay. Red's really gonna like stunt our Michikos here, like really badly. It's not the show you want Michikos in, to be honest. I'd rather take the geothermal if I'm being honest. Over the sling? Yeah. Seems we might be green-white again. I'm once again asking for your green and white cards. We have what, four? Four enchantments? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, sadly we don't get our boy to wield, but that's fine. That's fine. We get a touch of Spirit Realms here. We're definitely in for that. I'm down for an Azusa, a Fade, a Rest. We're down for many things to come wielding back. We're going to take the touch of Spirit Realm here, though. Counts towards our enchantment count. Man. This is the worst part, though, for whoever's in like red-black. You want both these cards, and for both of them to be in the same pack. Feels pretty bad. Feels bad. We could definitely use more 2-drops. I'm in Samurai, Enlightenment, or Oath. Or the Companion. Why would they do this to us? I feel like I'd rather have the Companion, as weird as that sounds. Samurai's good. Companion just helps us out a little more. And goes a lot better with the Geothermal Kami versus the Samurai. There's also a Spinning Wheel Kick in here. Oh my gosh. This pack is just wonderful. There's just so much stuff that we want in here. I think I can live without the wheel kick. I think I'd rather have the Companion. Arrest or another Samurai? We definitely probably want the Arrest here. As of right now, we only have the Realm as removal. Yeah, we're going to need a bit more. Actually, we could take the Rebuke here. Nah, let's take the Enchantment. Okay, there goes another Spinning Wheel Kick and a Bamboo Archer. We'll take the Spinning Wheel Kick here. Historian, you just might not make it, buddy. You just might not make it. The Mindlink mech is pretty good here, but is there anything worth? Not so much. I think we're just going to take the Tanuki here. As good as the Mindlink mech is. Yeah, I think I'd rather just play the Tanuki. Blossoming Sands is pretty fine to take here, or an Uncharted Haven for a splash. Let's just take the Sands. I guess Papercraft Decoy for now over a Boon to Boseiju. Boseiju hasn't really impressed me all that much. Not the Boon, at least. Grafted Growth isn't bad here. Fade or Kami? Fade or Kami? I think we're going to take the Kami here over the Fade. Emergence is also pretty good, but I think I'd rather have the Kami here. We have a Repel the Vile versus an Emergence or a Kunai. Let's rock with the Repel. Yeah. I don't think Boon's playable. We'll just take the land for now. Another spinning kick, huh? This first pack is kind of meh. Goro is like hands down the best card in this pack. I don't think it's worth the splash though. I just don't think so. I think Besage is a lot better. I'm down for the cap. I'm down for the cap tech wrecker. We're gonna hope one of these three come back around. As of right now, Grafted Growth is probably our weakest of cards as of right now. Yeah, definitely dog. Definitely dog. Over a second Go Shentai. I'm in for that. A second Goro though. That is wild. Prancer. 100%. 100% the Prancer. We have what, like 11 enchantments? We have 10 enchantments so far. Yeah, Prancer be pretty good in here. I'm down with the era. Red was definitely open though. Are people fighting over blue and black? Like, what is going on with this pod? If we can get rid of the decoy, that would be nice. Oh my, and a brilliant restoration? Sheesh! Yeah. Golden Tail Disciple is definitely better than the air here. I don't think Invoke Justice is that good of a card, if I'm being honest. We may run the safekeeping. I don't think so, but we may. We may. Season Renewal's pretty fucking gas in our deck to grab two things back. Befriending the Moth, Jukai. I feel like our two drops are pretty solid here. Jukai, if anything. Not playing the second Tamios, to be honest. We gotta make some cuts here. We need to make some cuts. That we need to do. We've got something here. We definitely got something. Our curve's a little high right now, though. Definitely. I feel like the Invoke is probably weaker than the Brilliant Restoration. We just need to make one more cut here. I feel like it's going to be Cameo. I feel like this is pretty good. Pretty good. This Invoke, though, I'm like curious if we should play it or not. It just feels like it'd be a little awkward. A little awkward. Alright, green white. Attempt number 2. Am I happy to play it? No. No, I'm not. I don't like the fact that Life of just kind of like hoses. Oof. Oof. That Generous Visitor would have been gas in our deck. Visitor, turn 1. Turn 2, Michiko. Put a counter on it. Get another counter for Michiko's. Arrest something, turn 3. Turn 4, we have Ghost Shintai. Oh my god. Ooh! In a world where we should have. In a world. God damn. We're gonna touch that bad boy. We are going to touch him. So if we arrest him, he still gets the ability. Actually, wait. No, he gets a triggered ability. So yeah, we're trying to touch it. It's a sling. It's a kunai. That's fine. Yeah, let's run out the Shintai here. No, we shouldn't run out the Shintai. We're stupid. You can just kunai it. That's all of his mana. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, we're not giving back Smelter. Thought about it. It's not going to happen. Turning the Terrarium into value? That's going to be a no-go. Let's play the Kami out here. If he kills the Kami, we can season for the Kami and the Shintai back. That's fine. Let's commune first. See what we can grab. Let's grab the dog. Play dog. Play planes. Do we just play out the Capitec Wrecker? Nah. I want to try and get the dog back. We can Mtga's, make the dog a 4/4. That's fine. Let's repel. We're just going to pass the turn for now. We're not really as pressed to do things as he is. We're more grindy. Though he is probably playing the Kamigawa with the amount of lands that we're seeing. Is this white? Is this plains? No, it's red. That's fine. There go the plains. Alright. So let's go swinging. He has enough to react or something. Yeah, so we don't want to arrest the reactor then. Will this bait out some removal is the question. That's fine. So let's just dog. I think we want Wrecker and the Shintai here. So we're going to threaten the reactor now. Threaten the attack now. Okay, he just doesn't like our value. If only we had that goddamn generous visitor. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. He's freaking... Yo, I love Karn with googly eyes and the smile. It looks just so much more, like, goofy on him. I does believe this has to go back. We don't have any white sources in hand. This is better. Toss back. We'll toss back geothermal for now. Oh, blue-red. Ninjutsu? Mukatai? Ambusher? Oh, a hacker. I say we just pass the turn here. Let's just Wandering Intervention it. If he has shoot up, that's fine. Mere Shell Crab is fine too if he's just trying to get in for one. Cap Attack Wrecker, return the companion, destroy the hacker. Replay out companion. That's fine. So we're going to arrest the bird. Pass the turn. We can commute on his end step. Oh, seems he has something for that. That's fine. Huh? Sorcery. Wow. It's awkward that he has the blades here. I think we want the samurai. Play planes. Play out the samurai. Pass turn. And with samurai, we can kick two things. No, yep, we still can kick. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. It's pretty awkward. Pretty freaking awkward here. We can repel the vial on his enchantment. Let's pass the turn for now. Oh dear God. We're kind of getting grinded out here. That's a pretty fucking good hit right there. But as of right now, we get nothing back. That's terrible value. That's fine. So I can save the Touch of Spirit Realm as a combat trick right now. And then use Brilliant Restoration to get it back. Return all artifacts and enchantments. It's just so sad that we don't really have any. Air of Enlightenment's a pretty good hit here. Ah, those are actually two very good hits. But I think we want the Tanuki to hit first. He could tap it. That's fine. That's not fun. Alright, so you got rid of 2 lands. What else you got? He's got a Disruptor, that's fine. We're going to run out the Tanuki here. I don't think he's going to block. Yeah, I don't see that. Seems he's looking for an answer. 2 more lands gone, down to 12 cards versus our crap ton of cards. Been chillin', been chillin'. No ninjutsu either. Does he have something to apply? Twisted Embrace or something on the Tanuki. Ah, he's got a Shintai. You're going to mill our Geothermal. Okay. That's fine. That too is fine, since we don't have what we wanted. Let's make a big-ass Tanuki here. Kill the Tezzeret. No! What a bitch! Wow! That is so not cool. Oh, that's what we get. That's what we get. It's weird he would even swing with that thing, to be honest. We're going to save the land in hand to discard. Put him down to 1. Pass turn. Discard our land. Well, I was feeling real cocky there. We were looking for a max value with that. That's what we get. Talk shit, get hit, right? A lot of blue-black drafters. That's the second blue-black player that we've seen. Lots of blue and black being around on these tables. Seems people like the aggro. This hand's fine, though. We have 2, 3, 4. I like it. I like it. I swear to God, it's another blue-black player. I'm tired of y'all. Show me the blue. Blue-black for days. Beetle? Oh, claw or spear, it's all the same. I don't feel the need to arrest it just yet. Let's just go swinging. Play out our disciple. Play out Mtga's here. Go pass in the turn. There goes a Kami. That's fine. Wow, what a crazy man. He wouldn't do it. Let's play our land here. We're going to arrest the Kami. Go swinging in. Play the dog. Actually, that's a pretty fucking good hit. Can't crew, right? Yeah, I was going to say, I was pretty sure it stopped things from crewing. Koi's a fine hit. I can't see him doing anything this turn. He really can't do a whole lot here, if I'm being honest. So I think we just Besage you here. Because we could touch the Spirit Realm. Doesn't really do much for us. I'd rather get a Besage developed. and then go passing the turn. This is one of the slower blue-black decks we've seen. Someone tried to force it and didn't work out. This isn't what you want. This is not what you want to see. You're going to sack the Kami to it, which would be fine. She's got 4 unspent mana. Let's try touching it here. Let's play a bear. Okay, it seems he's seen enough. He's seen enough! Alright, we're going to start the next round and then go grab our charger real quick. Druid class, that's a card. Boxes were dope. Oh my gosh, JR, what a hand filled with whites. I think we're going to keep it, though. Risky keeps. Our risky keep of this series so far. No green, so we're gonna bin those. We could use some lands. We're starving. The octopus is pretty annoying, to be honest. Let's just run out. No, bear doesn't really block well into it. 3 mana. Am I down to trade the bear? I am, because I have a season. That's fine. His best play here would be like the Vaulted Surge, the bear. Swing with the octopus. If he uses suit up, then we're really glad we saved the Wanderer's Intervention. That's fine. Part of me wants to develop the Kami here, but another part of me says just hold on to the Kami for now. I think what we should do is develop Mtga, swinging for 4. We still have... Oh, it just flipped. We've made mistakes. Okay. That's fine, though. That's fine. Let us develop out the era. Go scrying a bit more. We can find a dog or something. Do I feel like touching the specialist now? Yeah. What can we find with our ill mind? An arrest or Tanuki? Arrest or Tanuki? I'm down with the arrest. Does he have a crab? He does have a crab, good sir. So I think what we do is we bounce. I feel like we bounce the arrest. Then we just pass the turn. Ward 3. Oh. Oh. That's all of our mana next turn, though. Ooh. That's pretty mean. Let's go swinging the geothermal here. Go arresting the crab. Am I sure? Do I really want to arrest this crab is the question. Yeah, because the special is a triggered ability. We should have arrested the crab first and swung with both. That's mistakes on our end. If we're going to arrest it anyway, you might as well have arrested and swung. Oh my god, JR. Alright, let's see what he hits. Luckily it's not cast, so specialist won't trigger. Oh no, it's whenever it enters the battlefield. Yo. We could like use green. Oh, and he got a Tezzy boy? Sheesh. That's trouble. If we get a green, we can kick 3 things. Like, we're not out of it, but we could use some help here. He got rid of the puzzle maker. So he must have another artifact in hand. I would think he's looking for value here. Swing for 3. Oh, it's worse than 1, 2. We need green like sometime today. I mean, that is sometime today. Alright, we need to pressure his... no matter what, Tezzy's going to fire off again. We just got to pressure the life. Two specialists is pretty freaking disgusting. We have to hope that he hit nothing, but like, what are the chances of that? I don't know his deck. Ooh, and the fact that he got rid of 2 lands, that either means he has no artifacts? Oh, dear God. Dear God. He doesn't have enough, though. He's got 3 mana. But there's a trigger, so I think this is safe here. Wait. This thing can kick planeswalkers? Shut the fuck up. You learned something new. Double crew? That's fine. That too is fine. So if we swing all 3, we don't really care for the bear, if I'm being honest. We're just looking to drop him as low as possible. Put him on the top deck. Oh. Huh. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought he might have at least tried to trade in the bear. I feel pretty confident there if he's modern aging. So land is what he had in hand. I think that's game. Alright, this green and white definitely has doubled what we did last time. Show me what you've got. Spinning wheel kick coming clutch. It's not every day that you realize it actually hits planeswalkers. Just like, nunny? Nunny? I mean, I was surprised. Were you surprised? I've been a liar, been a cheat. My sins need holy water. I forget everything else he says in that song. If Twitch wasn't super, like, supreme with their copyright strikes, man, we'd be jamming. We'd be jamming. I think we might try and get a game in tomorrow night, too, honestly. I'm trying to race to Mythic. We definitely waited a little too long to start the climb to Mythic. Very uninteractive until 3. I can live with it, though. I can live with it. Unless he's playing blue-black. Then that's going to hurt. This is going to be a third blue... It's the third blue-black player, bruh. How many of you guys are there? Sheesh! Ninjutsu. Oh, wait. What? He doesn't have any ninjutsu. That, but he has second beetle. Bruh. I guess it's Tanuki. Is Tanuki what we get rid of here? Yeah. Drop the bear. Man, this is wild. I assume he has a suit up. Oof. Oof. Let's go talking with God. Do you want Baseju or do you want the Shintai to go wide? I think Shintai makes more sense here. I don't think we're really worried about activated abilities. We're just going to Spirit Realm right here. Shut up! Well, we done fucking goofed. Holy shit. Learning something new. God damn. Oh my gosh, he's got a Naji. Well, that's actually not bad. He'll just play the familiar here. That could have been way worse. Could have. It's worse. It's worse. Bruh. Alright, you got us, you got us, you got us. How the fuck? Who is not playing blue-black? Seriously. Of 4 opponents, 3 have been blue-black so far. 3 of them! Jesus. Alright, at least we have dog. But I mean, if they're blue-black, they just have Klong Torment. Ugh. So annoyed. Yo! What is up with these blue-black players? This is like... This is insane. Touch the Spirit Realm is just negative on us, isn't it? Yes, it is. He got a Tamishi! It's gotta go. Holy shit. So he's probably also playing an Oath then? What do we want here is the question. Let's grab the Prancer. Grab Tanuki. That spinning wheel kick, though, would have been fucking clutch. Huh. He's got a lot of cards. Like, a lot. Let's see what he's got. We're going to swing with the Prancer first. Let's intervention that. Sheesh! Dear God! We finally take one out. Blue-black is the hot take of tonight. At least this draft. Jesus. Which is like, oh, you're playing a greedy curve? Be a shame if your opponent was aggro. I'm fine with this. Dog, intervention, restoration. I swear to God, if I see one more blue-black player, I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh. gonna Tanuki for now. Grab a white out of the deck. I just need one more white now for the restoration. I feel like we just play the Disciple here. Pass turn. If he has suit up, so be it. Of course he has suit up. Why would he not? 5th blue-black player of the night. This is madness. Madness? We're going to play out the Shintai. Pay 1. No blocks. We're going to geothermal the Shintai back to hand. We're going to commune here. Probably look for a land. Land or arrest is the question. 2, 4, 5. I think we just grab land. Then we just need one more land to restoration back Dog, Tanuki, and Disciple. That's fine. I'm cool with taking 3 because we're going to replay out the Shintai anyway. I'm down to be a little aggro. No. I don't want him getting the Specialist back to hand or the Prowler. I don't want him getting any of that back to hand. I'd much rather him waste a suit up. Gravelight's fine. Let's see, we can bear, and then we can season. The Blade Blesser has Menace. We can intervention here. Actually, no. Let's not. Let's pass. Oh. It's not going to suit up? That's crazy. Let's season renewal here. Grab back. We're going to play Companion. And I guess we're going to discard Tanuki. One, two. We can kick 2 things. Do we really care about that right now? I can kick. No, let's save the kick for now. There's our other land. We can Kami. Bounce back the Companion. Let's get some swing action in. That's fine. perfectly okay with that. Do we just Prancer here? I think we just keep slow playing him. Grab the era. We'll play out the dog. Play out our land. Pass turn. Like, we're not really pressed. Like, at this point, we've pretty much won. Yeah. We still have gas in the hand. We can clear his board. We can grab back all of our creatures. Like, God damn, so many blue-black players. Shit! Can they out-aggro our value is the question. We're going to ship this back because his hand is too heavy. This is better. We can throw back, as great as Spinning Wheel Kick is. I feel like we toss it back. Or do we toss the Tanuki back? This is tough. We have no creatures, which is wild. So we are just pretty much... Tanuki at least grabs this land, actually. Damn, this is tough. Alright, so he's got a Weaver. We're just going to pass the turn here. There's really not a need to do anything, because I think he's playing around at Tamiya's or something, which is fine. Jukai Preserver is fine. Let's Tanuki, grabbing whites. Let's go arresting the Preserver. Pass turn. Alright, let's try an intervention. This okay. Did he forget he was arrested? Did he forget that? I think we just played Geotherma out for nothing. As sad as that sounds. He's probably running Master's Rebuke. That's fine. I'm down with both those. Those are both fine. We're just going to pass the turn here. We can grab back both with the Season of Renewal. Turtle's fine. Grabbing back Rebuke. That's troubling. So we know he has a Rebuke. which is fine. I feel like we just toss a Tanuki away. That Weaver's kind of got to go, though. We should have tossed the Samurai away, played land for turn, Tanuki'd. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. We done goofed. We done goofed. I think we still can do it. All right, this Weaver's got to go. All right, he's got Beseju. Oh my gosh, grab 4 lands. This Weaver. Max value Weaver. If we don't Beseju here, though, we're going to be a little short. We regret not killing the Weaver as early as we should have. Yeah, there's no point. Actually, I think I'm down with this. That Rebuke is a little troubling, but I think it's fine. That's fine. One, two, three, 4. Bring back the Spirit Realm. It's not really worth it here. We're kind of getting looped, though, which is kind of sad. But this has got to be done now. If we had a Rebuke, this would be a bit easier to do. Grab the Rebuke back. Okay. Capitech Wrecker is fine. let's Prancer, see what we can find. Mtga is actually pretty good for pushing damage through. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does he have a Tamiyo's? Okay. Step 1, complete! Oh my fucking god. This fucking guy. Okay, we gotta start pushing damage through, like, now. So in order for him to loop this, he doesn't have a lot of time, though. We have to catch him off guard. That's what we have to do. Naomi's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. I feel like we give it to the companion. Now let's give it to the Tanuki. Let us geothermal Michiko's. Replay out Michiko's. Let's go communing. Golden Tail's really not what we want, but that's fine. Go to combat. Swing in with an 18-17. Oseiji doesn't do anything here. He needs more time. He needs to season for 3. He doesn't have enough mana. I think that's game. Oh my god, we're gonna... Let's go! Geothermal, baby, right when we need you. Wait a minute. Fuck, we fucked up. We fucked up. He's gonna season 1, 2, 3 for the turtle. We fucked up. I didn't realize he had the blue mana. Shit. Yeah. We done goofed. We done goofed. 4, 5. Put him down to 2. Is that enough, though? I don't believe so. Damn, son, we might have just fucked up big time. I think I'm down a trade here. Let's give it, it's only be 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll give it to the Cap Attack. That's fine. So we do here is we play Tanuki. We pass the turn. Okay, this is trouble. These weird ass cards. Bear is actually pretty good here. And he has the mana to pump something up. He has 14 cards, and we have 9 cards. That's terrifying. Opponent's down to 3. It's gonna be like 4 good turns here. What could he have in hand? Could he hose us? If we swing with 4 creatures here, Boseiju blocks here. I think it's just smart just to run in the Tanuki and nothing else. No, it wasn't, because he fucking has the bear. Yo, how are we forgetting this? We should have remembered. We still have the spinning kick, so we're fine. We're fine. Alright, played our outs. Played our outs here. I'm not trying to get hosed. Damn, son, I thought we had that. The blue mana. Ah, we forgot. We forgot. So he has a fade. That's fine. So he has 4 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was gonna say, what are you doing? Fuck it. I'm boofing it here. I'm boofing it here. Because spinning wheel kick doesn't really mean anything, honestly. If he just pumps everything up. Okay, okay. Yeah, it didn't make sense when we rethought about it. Like, he has bear. We're just giving him time to dig up an answer. But, yeah, that's a revenge after earlier. Green-white went trash earlier. Quickly bring it around the second time for the trophy. Let's go. All right. Let's see this draft went real quick. Let's bring up the stats. 17 lands. Let's see how this went. Switch it over. Let's see. Switch capture over to 17 lands data. And what do we got? So pack 1, pick 1 was pretty weak, so we picked up the specialist. I did say Tanuki, Sunblade, or probably the better picks, but we just wanted to see, Black Blue is hot for a reason. Pack 2, Invoke the Winds probably isn't a bad pickup early, but like in a format like this heavy with just like value plays and already picking up the specialist, we were being cute. Shintai is good. I mean, this pack was really good also. Like Imperial Oath probably should have been the pickup. Probably. This pack is equally as strong. Azusa, Generous Visitor. So if we had started with the Tanuki, right? In this pack, we pick up the Shintai or the Thermal or the Invoke, going green and a blue or green and a white. This pack, we pick up the Visitor or the Azusa. If we were already base green, we would have picked up the Visitor, and our deck would have been slightly stronger. Or we pick up the Master's Rebuke. This pack is the Michigo's Reign of Truth, and we just realized, no matter what, we're in a white. So we pick up the Invoke Justice here as the top-end card. If it wasn't the Invoke Justice, Bamboo Grove Archer is pretty good to stop that aggro strategy of blue-black, red-black, or just force their removal. This pack, Commune with the Spirits, seems right to keep up with our green-white. Commune grabs, lands or enchantments, so that's fine. Skyscraper, Brute Suit, not really what we're looking for. Centipede, really all we have with the Centipede is Obika Reckoner Raid. We haven't really seen anything to support black so far. The Synthesizer, I don't like it alone, even though we did pass up a Seismic Wave, which is kind of like medium all by itself. Ogre, just medium red cards we're not really looking for here. So Commune makes the most sense there. Wanderer's Intervention. Narika may have been the better pickup there, just because Narika allows you to recast enchantments from the graveyard. Uh, but an intervention is just solid removal. So if we weren't in white, Boar is pretty good also. Or Sling. Ogre just seems like the best card in the pack. When we were young, it's a cute trick. Am I really high on it? Not really, which is why I didn't really even tell you the average pick. So it seems that most people are picking up the Story Weave before when we were young, which I think is correct because this can flip your enchantments over into creatures as cool combat tricks. Crackling Emergence really only has a crappy home and aggro strategies. Reckoner's Bargain is just kind of overcosted. Or we just really haven't figured out the best way to play it. Sacrifice an artifact to creature, gain life equal to sacrifice permanent's mana value, draw 2 cards. It's niche right now, niche. Seven Tail Mentor really hasn't found a home. I don't really think you want it in Samurais, because Samurais incentivizes swinging with 1 creature for value. Whereas, this is pumping 1 creature, it dies, so I guess you use itself to keep swinging. Samurais is just niche. Shattered Era, there's really not much removal here, so Ogre just makes the most sense here. Samurai or the Moth Raider. I just like Samurai just for the reason that we had in our game, where you can pitch it to get some of your late game stuff. And because we have the Invoke Justice here, we're like, either we're going to play it or we're going to, sack it or channel it for more white mana for Invoke. Moth Rider, probably if Samurai's in here, would be the pickup. Favorite Jukai is not the worst. I've seen some people kind of really get me with it sometimes because you just don't expect it. And I always think it's 3 for the channel, but it's only 2. You don't really see it that much though. Geothermal is just huge, and you saw most of our games Geothermal picking up Michigos or picking up the dog. Just any of our value cards to really help us get there. Plus gaining 3 life really offsets that aggro strategy. Bear of Memory. Never really came clutch in any of our games, but it's an enchantment. It's a 3-drop. It's just filler until you can figure a way to, get it out of your deck. Historian's Wisdom, once again, just another filler. It's not the greatest. Is it the worst? Not necessarily. If you have the biggest creature on the board, it replaces itself. But it's 3 mana, though, which is the only thing. I think I'd be happier with it if it was, plus 0-2 or plus 1. Or, if they just lowered the stats that it gives. Still draws a card, but maybe, 1 mana less. Then I'd see a world where you play it. Or if it had flash, that would be that would change the card completely in my mind, because you can save mana up to Wanderer's Intervention, Sky Turtle, Seasonal Renewal, or you can just Historian's Wisdom. It'd give it a lot more flexibility. It'd probably bump the rarity up. Heir of the Fang, just another. What do you call those? Not sleeper picks, just cards you hold on to. Pack 2, we pick up the Touch of Spirit Realms. If it wasn't Touch of Spirit Realms, though, it would have been Azusa of Many Journeys. If it wasn't Azusa, it'd probably been Fade. I do like Fade, even though Azusa's picked up more than Fade. If none of these cards were in the pack and they were off color, we'd pick up Fade, Geothermal, or Rebuke. Still probably the Fade, though. And here, I think, what did we pick up? We picked up the Dog. Just for good reason. You need 2 drops. You just need them. We were lacking 2 drops. As much as we want to pick up the Imperial Oath here, it was really between Companion and Era. And because we know we're in more of an enchantment kind of deck, based on what's all been given to us so far, we pick up the Companion looking for more enchantment payoffs. Samurai is good, don't get me wrong, but Companion's just a little better than the Samurai, at least in my eyes. The pick order for Samurai is higher than the Companion, but they both have their worlds where they fit in. Arrest over the second Samurai, just looking for more removal here. And from this point forward, we're cemented in green-white. We're looking for the enchantment payoffs. The more enchantments, the better, especially with Michigos. Spinning Wheel Kick, we let the first one go by, not letting the second. And as we saw, Spinning Wheel Kick wins games. That it does. Spinning Wheel Kick wasn't in here. We're probably picking up an Archer or an Intervention. More than likely the Archer, though. Tanuki makes the most sense. Story Weave, not so much. I think we were thinking of splashing for the Mind Link mech, we didn't really have anything at the time where having the mech would pay off. Like it becomes a Mtga, so you get more damage. That's cool, but it's not really doing too much. The dog is an ETB, so it doesn't affect it. There's really nothing that we have that's really making the Mind Linker mech worth the run outside of flying. That's not worth messing up our mana base for. Blossoming Sands. In this pack, it's really between Blossoming Sands and the Haven. Blossoming Sands just on color, and it gains a life. I do appreciate that one life. Some games do come down to it, so it just makes the most sense. And we're not splashing anything so far. Like, there's nothing we're looking to splash here. So we're not looking for that one, I guess, utility land. Decoy, just because we might need more 2-drops. If Decoy was in here, I'd pick up Boon of Boseiju, but it would just be filler. It's good, but it's not great. Boon of Boseiju's probably best run with a Tanuki build, though, with more ways to do trample, because you just get more value. Giving something plus X is cool, but unless you're trampling, it's just very linear then. You're just using it as a combat trick or to sneakily push damage through. Grafted Growth, just in case we're looking to splash, just because there's nothing else good in here. Geothermal Kami, just because it's clutch with our dog, our Michigos, and a few other cards that we have inside of our deck over the first fade. Maybe taking the fade would have been the better pick, but I do like the Geothermal. Repel the Vial did come in clutch as a way to remove enchantments off the board. Like Tamios and things like that. Like, we did use it to get rid of the Tamios in our creature, or just to get something big off the board. That Exile effect would have been nice, though, to get Boseiju off. Highlands over Boon for splashability. Lucky Offering. Yeah, all these are just filler. In this pack, we're just very far from running Goro Goro. It's a 2-drop. I don't really think it's worth the splash, to be honest. And you need 2 off color to even activate the ability. Graft makes it playable, but we just need a lot of work to get it done. So really in this pack, it's just between the Boseiju, the Spinning Wheel Kick. 2 Spinning Wheel Kicks isn't bad, which is crazy because we've seen 3. It's just a lot of mana, but a lot of value, though. So if we had more like Bamboo Archers, Spinning Wheel Kick would go up on my pick list because the Archers get us through the early game. We start playing bigger things, and then the Spinning Wheel Kick has a lot more value that it has attached to it. Capitech Wrecker, you just don't let that sleep if you're in green. It just puts in work, especially if you can bounce it and do it again. By itself, it's a Death Toucher, so it blocks really well with the 3 butt. Or if you can, get in damage, you can get tricky, artifacts and enchantments off the field. Actually, it's just enchantments, and that's an exile, so just really clutch. If he wasn't in the pack, it's probably Air of Enlightenment, because I think we already have our season, right? No, so it's between Era and season then. We're probably still going to run on the Era side. It just really depends. I think the next pack is when we get, no, we don't get it, alright. When did we get that, not the Invoke, the other card. So we pick up the Companion here. We would have a Shintai. I'm really not looking to run 2 Shintais. It's probably between Companion. If Companion's not here, it's the Exemplar. Then if Exemplar is not here, it's probably Trainee. Just to make sure our 2-drops are filled and we're not getting run down. Blossoming Prancer's best card in this pack. The Fall of Lord Kanda is just really niche. Like, we played against so much blue, black, aggro, and this really does nothing for the longest. Like, we played the one guy that played the 3/3 flyer. It just doesn't do too much. Really doesn't. Until they play, like, the 5/5 or the 3/3, and at that point, you've probably already been outvalued, to where this doesn't really make too much of a difference. Prancer is just clutch, in my mind, at almost every point in the game. If you can find an enchantment, and we're running a ton of them, it's going to find enchantment, and if you just want the life, you can do that also. If Prancer's not here, we probably do pick up the Kanda begrudgingly, but I'm still really not trying to pick it up. I don't know, like, the average pick is 4th, I guess. I'd see us picking it up more in traditional than best of 1. I don't really see a lot of dirtly decks. Era of Enlightenment, I believe we were in between Era and Roadside Reliquary, but we don't really have many artifacts. So Reliquary is just a draw 1, so it just didn't make too much sense. Air is just clutch. I'll run 2 or 3, especially with the Michigos. Pick 6, Brilliant Restoration was nutty. And you saw, like, this card puts in work. Like, we can play around it. Granted, the one guy got rid of it the one game, but it didn't matter. Or did it? We have to look at the VOD again. But it just came in clutch like 2 games. And then even when it wasn't there, it was still a threat that we could play later on in the game. If he wasn't here, though, there's a chance we run the Gloom Shrieker, just because Gloom Shrieker can grab something back from the graveyard. You can Geothermal the Gloom Shrieker back to the hand. And then if they kill the Geothermal, if anything, you just loop Gloom Shrieker and Geothermal back and forth by themselves. With Season Renewal, you can use Gloom Shrieker, grab something back from the graveyard. Is it permanent? Yeah, target permanent. So you can grab permanents back, like Michigo's, Tanuki, not so much the Brilliant Restoration, but really any of our permanents that we're looking to play. And then Geothermal it back to the hand, and then just keep rinse, washing, repeating it that way. That's worth a splash in my mind. Golden Tail Disciple, I think we actually ran and we took out the Brute Suit for it, because we wanted to replace Brute Suit, the Wisdom, the Growth, the Air, the Subduer, because we were just a little too heavy on bad 3-drops. On the 2-drop side, Decoy wanted to go, and the rest of our 2-drops were tight enough to keep. Lucky Offering goes here in the 4-drops, or on the 1-drops. On the 4-drops, it's pretty solid. Repel the Vile is probably the only thing we may have gotten rid of. Invoke the Justice, we weren't too sure on, just because our top end side was pretty top end as it was. And we didn't really see the need of needing Invoke Justice. Anchor Reality was just a rare draft. We didn't have any blue cards to justify the Tranquil Cove. Specialist it's cool, but we're not running a Tranquil Cove for it. Just give me the gems. Tameo Safekeeping, just in case we wanted to run it. We didn't need to run it, thank God. We ended up getting our season renewal, thankfully. Jukai Training, and I think we did actually run this one. I don't think we needed the Befriending the Moth here. Even though Befriending the Moth, Michiko's, and the Golden Tail Disciple are pretty nice, just to gain life back in the air. Regent's Authority, we didn't play. And then that's pretty much the draft. I think this went pretty clutch. The only pick that I regret not getting is, let's see, it's back here. It was Pack 2, definitely. Pack 2 had some interesting picks we could have had. Yeah, what was it? No, Companion. This is an interesting pack right here. Just because you have the Samurai, the Kick, the Era, the Oath, the Dog. I think Oath is really good. Companion's really good also, though, which is why you see Companion 4th pick versus the Oath. I think it's right to pick up Companion more times over the Oath, unless you have too many Companions and not enough ways to actually win the game. Then you pick up Oath there once you have enough Companions. Then if none of these were in the pack, Air of Enlightenment or Samurai, we'd probably maybe go for the Samurai over the Era. It's interesting between these two. I don't think we've ever played Samurai, to be honest. That's just we don't see it that often. This pack was also interesting. Touch of Spirit Realm over Fade over Azusa. Like Spirit Realm, targets artifacts or creatures. Doesn't get enchantments, sadly. Whereas Antiquity gets artifacts or enchantments, which most of this format is. Azusa ramps you, which is pretty nice. I think this was a correct pick here, though. But I mean, it could have gone either way. I think that's really it for our regrets, honestly. Sunblade, definitely. Wanderers, Kamina over Tameo. Invoke. Maybe there's a world where we pick up the Grove Archer over the Invoke. I'm not really 100% sure. Though Invoke is seeing a lot of play, maybe we should have kept the Invoke in for just one of our last games, just to see how it plays. This is tough. Maybe the Visitor was the right pick over the Shrine. But Shrine, no matter what, is good at any point in the game. Where Generous Visitor, you really want it early, and the later you draw it, the worse it is. But I mean, it really goes either way. as I can see from their pick order also, like these first 3 picks were all gas. Yeah, and the first 2 picks. Maybe we should just start taking the Tanuki over the Specialist, to be honest, and stop sleeping on the Tanuki. Because first pick Tanuki gives us more flexibility in a soup decks. Like in case we open a Kamigawa, we'd be more receptive to playing it with a Tanuki versus a first pick Specialist. And then a second pick Oath would have made a lot more sense there also. Or even the Shintai, honestly. I don't know. How's Invoke doing? 2.76. Sheesh. People are high on the Invoke. Maybe the Invoke's another good one to pick too. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but this went pretty well. Mainly because we're only in Plat, though. It gets harder the harder up we climb. We'll start seeing better stuff again, but that's it for this draft. It went pretty well. Let's see if we can keep this positivity going after that last, 2 and 3 draft? Same colors. Just some bad pickups, but that's it for me. Hobie ho, guys.